really fat because of the glass.
All of the animals that you see in here, all of the animals that Scuba Claus is the most alive with can be found right off of our coast. Now it looks like Scuba Claus is ready. Does anybody notice anything of Scuba Claus's that has recently dropped into the exhibit? Yeah, those two flippers. That's right. And Scuba Claus has got all his scuba gear on, so I think he's ready to go. But it is pretty chilly in these waters, only a little bit warmer than the temperature in our refrigerators at home. So I think Scuba deserves as much encouragement as we can give him to get in. What we're going to do
Go, Santa. Go, Santa.
5 and then shout, "Go, Scuba, go." I want to remind you that this is your only chance, your one and only chance to make as much noise as you possibly
Ready?
can. Is everybody ready?
Ready?
Okay, so remember the plan? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, Scuba, go. Here we go. Excellent job, everybody. You have encouraged Scuba into the water. Now, as he gets all of his gear sorted out, we will but make sure that everybody gives him a big wave as he heads down to the front here, because he will definitely be able to see you just as well as you can see him. Scuba is in a dry suit underneath his regular suit. There he is. So give him a big wave. Now, we are all Scuba's dive buddies today, so we need to make sure that Scuba is doing okay in the water today. So does anybody know the internationally recognized dive symbol for okay? Yeah, it's over here. So everybody take your fingers, go like this.
Okay.
And Scuba, how are you doing in the water? And Scuba is giving us that A-OK symbol. That is excellent. Now, another thing we need to know from Scuba is whether his bunny phone is working. So we'll check this out. Scuba, can you give us a big ho, ho, ho underwater if your bunny phone is working? No, it's not. All right. Not working so well. Well, that's okay. We will just watch Scuba. We'll communicate with hand and body language so that Scuba knows what we're looking for. Now, Scuba has dropped his bells into the exhibit. Can anybody think of anything, anywhere from top to bottom that might be a good place for bells to hide?
Can she see through all that beard?
Excellent, excellent. Yes. How about in some of this? Some seaweed or kelp? Yes, this is an excellent place for lots of things to hide. So Scuba is going to go and take a look at that kelp. Now, kelp can grow in huge forests off of the coast of British Columbia, and it is a really important place for many different animals to hide. They can find shelter, protection in the kelp. You can find so many different animals in a kelp forest. And herring can even lay their eggs in kelp. And can anybody point out the herring working in this exhibit? It's all those little fish hanging out near the surface of the water. So those herring, they do lay their eggs in kelp. Now, wait a second. Herring, they are silvery. The bells on Scuba's sleigh were likely silvery as well. And guess what? Herring are a really good food source for lots of the animals that live in here. So I wonder if maybe, just maybe, a bigger fish might have actually swallowed those bells and thought it was a herring. So how do you think that if a bigger fish swallowed those bells, how do you think Scuba's gonna know? Yeah? That's right. Maybe go up to one and shake one, or maybe swim alongside and listen out for any jingling that might take place